Nature, the life giver, brightens our every morning, soothes a troubled mind, and gives us many hidden treasures. Madhuganga, 915 hectares of feast to your eyes, is one such gift of nature. Nature couldn't have been more perfect. A hotspot is a region which has the highest risk of being exploited. This biodiversity hotspot in the southwest coastal part of Sri Lanka may be one of the last remaining tracts of pristine mangrove forests in the country. Madhuganga is declared by the Ramsar Secretariat as an international important wetland due to its rich biodiversity and also declared as a wildlife sanctuary under the Flora and Fauna Act of Sri Lanka by the Sri Lankan government. This exquisite spread of never-tiring gorgeous green trees, overwhelming stretches of sparkling clear water, is home to 303 species of plants, 248 species of vertebrate animals, 111 bird species. Being a refuge to about 19 plant and 6 bird endemic species, some of which are nationally threatened, Madhuganga demands special attention. In every walk with nature, man has received far more than he sought. But just as nature's beauty has never ceased to amaze us, neither has it been successful to satisfy our greed. With a population of 24,150 people around the lake, Madhuganga faces many dangers due to human activity. Every natural element in this wetland is a source of income. Though it is illegal, people still dig out earth from the bottom of the pond and sell this sand. Boats used for tourism also are harmful as they run on kerosene. Kerosene frequently spills into the water, causing water pollution and affecting the biotic life. Industrialization in the vicinity of the lake has also had adverse effects. Man's avaricious ventures are leaving nature's future on thin ice, as he doesn't understand that the present is short, but the future is terrifyingly long. However, there are few guardian angels of our environment who constantly move forward with the right step to the future. Nagenahiru is a local partner organization within the Living Lakes Network. This is a non-profit organization in Ambalangoda, Sri Lanka, which is engaged in environmental conservation since 1996. The common prawn fishing system in lakes in Sri Lanka uses traps and is known as jakotu in the local language. Bamboo species such as Penis indicus and Penis monodon are used. Traditionally, fishermen in Sri Lanka use timber based wax for lighting the lamps for catching prawns at night. This also led to large scale deforestation, making timber wax unavailable any longer.
Actually, our project mainly concerned about to address this issue, which is arisen by the burning of kerosene in this at this Jakotu. And this our especially this our experimental project, which we conducted during last 4 months with the support in hand of Global Nature Fund in Germany, with the funding of German Technical Corporation GTZ. This way we are trying to utilize the solar-powered LED lighting systems to replace the harmful kerosene lamps for night prawn catching.
Presently, there are 53 prawn trapping centers operating in Madhuganga Lake, burning more than 57,000 liters of kerosene per year. Kerosene, as a hydrocarbon, emits carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The annual carbon dioxide emission is in the range of 1.7 to 2 tons from one Jakotu system. At times, traps burn down due to kerosene spilling, severely affecting poorer fishermen families, as they rely on the traps as the basis of their livelihoods. Under the guidance of Global Nature Fund, the Nagenahiru Foundation and EMACE conducted experiments in order to identify appropriate alternative electric and solar-powered light systems such as CFL and LED lamps for night prawn fishing and house lighting.
Ultimately, we find out that the orange color gives the same results as the other in the normal prawn catching chamber which are used in kerosene lights traditionally. And now what we are trying to do is we have already applied for the environment clearance from the Central Environment Authority of Sri Lanka, and there is a very good demand from the fishermen for this lighting system, and now they have realized that this lighting system is very economically and as well as the environment friendly system of lighting for prawn catching.
These lamps are used approximately 15 nights per month and 8 to 10 hours per night. Through an initiative, 30 kerosene lamps were replaced with low-density solar lamp systems, which stimulate orange light, attracting prawns. Sri Lanka is a tropical country with a solar intensity of 950 to 1000 watts per meter square. Therefore, the LED lamps work on solar-powered lighting technologies for night prawn fishing.
ලයිට් එකට අඩුවීමක් නැහැ මේ ගොඩක් එක ඉතින් පහසුයි අපිට ලාම්ප් තෙල් මේව එක නිසා ලාම්ප් තෙල් වල ගණන් වල බැලුවාම ඉතින් සෑහෙන මුදලක්ම අඩු වෙලා තමයි අපිට ආදායම් තත්ත්වය ගොඩක් දුරට මේ වර්ධනය කර ගන්න පුළුවන්.
beauty awakens the soul to act. Therefore, Nagenahiru Foundation is preparing basic facilities to develop a wetland education center to create awareness and provide information for local stakeholders about the sustainable utilization of biological resources, as well as the conservation and restoration of the wetland systems and its resources.
මාදුංග පරිසර පද්ධතිය දක්නට ලැබෙන ලංකාවේ තියෙන කඩලාන විශේෂ 29 සත්‍ය කඩලාන ගණයට වටන කඩලාන වර්ග 10ක් දක්නට ලැබෙනවා. රතමිල්ල ශාකය මේ ප්‍රදේශයේ ආවේනික ශාකයක්. ස්වභාවිකව පරිසරය හඳුනා ගන්න පරිසරය අගය කරන අයට ඒ කියන්නේ දැනුවත් කරන්න පුළුවන් විදිහේ අධ්‍යාපන මධ්‍යස්ථානයකුත් සමග කඩලාන උද්‍යානයක් මේ වෙනකොට නිර්මාණය කරමින් යනවා අපි මගේ ඉඩමේ ඒකට සඳහා මූල්‍යමය ආධාර සහ උපදෙස් අනිකුත් පහසුකම් සපයන්නේ අම්බලම නැගෙනහිරු උපාධිනම මගින්.
And not only these things that we are already promoting the people communities and as well as the visitors to the lake for the conservation of this important lagoon and wetland system. So we have already put up some advisory boards which to encourage the communities and as well as especially the local and foreign visitors to conserve the importance of this conservation of this important wetland. And we are already thinking about this mangrove conservation because these are earlier very large extent of mangrove forest. But due to the land reclamation and speedy development of the cities of the surrounding areas, the most of the mangroves have already fell down. And one of our objective is to replant this mangrove system again. So for these things that we have already fixed several propaganda boards and instruction board to encourage the community and necessarily the lake tourists, lake visitors to protect this ecosystem. So we have very good experience during the tsunami. This area is nearly protected because of this mangrove forest which is still existing.
The beauty of nature cannot be left only on our films and books. It has to be passed on to the future for them to enjoy what is rightly theirs. To make this a possibility, it only requires the right step to the future.